what I fucking look like, dude? Why you let me even fucking do it like this? Welcome back, dude. Welcome. That's fine. I don't know why I'm wearing this. You know what? I'm wearing this, dude, because it's war mode. It's wartime, dude. It's war times. Not for me personally, but for the country. The country's at war, I think. Eh? Who cares, right? There's a lot of stories going on. A lot of stories. You know what's crazy? I heard a statistic today. It said 45 to 70% of the country says they're struggling financially. That's almost like 3/4 of the country says they're struggling financially. So that's a lot of fucking people. There's like 300 million people in America. 70% of 300 million. What the fuck is that? How many people is that? 70% of 300 million. I shouldn't be on my phone, but I am. I don't give a fuck. I'm such a rebel, dude. 70% of 300 million? Okay. That is 200 million people say they're struggling financially. So, now, what we need to do is find the other 30%. It's about 80 million people, and rob them. Rob them. Why are we not robbing them? You know? But also people say they're struggling financially, and they're like, oh, my third house is going to foreclose. So what does that even mean? You know? You know what I mean? If you got one house and you're going to lose that one house, sure. That I understand. Oh, God. Fucking. Who cares? You know, it's just hair. It's just hair. You know what bothers me? You know what's pissing me off? Is people saying that they're gurus. People are claiming guru. They're like, I'm a guru. A guru? You can just claim you're a guru. You don't need... That was such bad timing for that. It was such bad time. Listen. Just because you are a man, just because you're a white man with a ponytail and flip-flops doesn't make you a guru. You don't even need a degree or a certification to be called a guru. You can just claim you're a guru. So, I'm happy to announce today I am now a guru. Thank you. I'm a guru now. I will be a guru. Why not? I'm just claiming it now. I'm a guru. What am I a guru for? Stuff. Things. I'm a guru. I'm a guru for, I'm a lifestyle guru. Because that means nothing. If you're just like, I'm a lifestyle guru, because lifestyle could mean anything. Lifestyle could be anything. If you're a lifestyle guru, that could be anything. Your lifestyle could mean so many things. Like the way you walk is your lifestyle. The way you pump your gas, lifestyle. If you were pumping your gas one way and I just came up and I was like, hey, this is how I pump my gas. Just letting you know that maybe you could try this way. You're now being talked to by me, the lifestyle guru, who is giving you guru advice. Dude, sidebar, I ate Taco Bell today. And let's just say I don't regret it yet. But give it some time. I will fucking regret that. I will. I will. Oh my God. Fuck. First thing before we get started, we'll cut that up. We caught up with our friend Thor. Now Thor's interesting. Thor jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge and survived. One of 37 people to survive jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. We caught up with him at an open mic because he does stand up now. Like most people who are troubled, he does stand up now. So now we cut to him.
Thor,
Yeah.
what the fuck is really going on, you know?
Life in general, you know.
That's
Amazing.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. What are you most thankful for in your life?
Bridges.
How did it feel when you jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge?
I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Should have done a flip or a belly flop.
What would you say is what did you learn the most from jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge?
If I do it again, I better be successful.
Yeah, you don't want to live through it.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks.
Can we trust these hoes?
Hell no, bro. Money over bitches.
He's right. You're right.
Yeah.
What was dude? So how soon after you survived jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge did you try stand up?
Like literally a month after.
A month after.
Yeah, I was.
So I met you a month after that.
Yes, you did.
What about the recovery and medical bills and whatnot?
Oh, Medi-Cal covered that. That's what happens when you're poor.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
So I met you a month after you survived the bridge jump.
Yeah, you did.
Fuck. What
Yeah.
are some what is like the most residual effects from the jump that you had?
I broke my back T2 to T8, and thankfully Marin Health was great, and I'm walking, so miracle.
That is a fucking miracle.
Yeah.
Has it made you more like religious? Like maybe you believe in a god or a higher power at this point?
Nah, bro, fuck that. People are like, you're here for a reason. You know who else was here for a reason? Hitler. So I'm just saying, you know, I'm not relating myself to Hitler, but like,
That's a good point.
yeah,
I never thought of it like that. If you're here for a reason, a lot of bad people are here for a reason.
exactly, you know?
So it didn't make you more religious.
No, it didn't. It's made everything worse.
Fuck. What would you say keeps you going in life? What keeps you moving in life?
The next move of what I'm going to try to do next when I try to kill myself.
How do you think you would do it?
A gunshot, because then I can say I went out with a bang.
That's actually funny. That's funny and it's an effective way to do it.
There you go, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you say to people who say you shouldn't joke about suicide?
You got to have laughter, you know? Laughter is the best medicine.
You
That's
think?
why I laugh with people with AIDS.
Do you think those people are little bitches?
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck the woke people. Let's get back into comedy. Let people laugh again.
Oh, easy now. Easy now. Are you Fuck, dude. What are you looking forward to in the new year?
Waking up every day, thinking about what I can do better in my life.
It's a good answer. It's a good
Yeah.
answer. How's your dating life? You dating anybody?
Hell no, like I said, money over bitches. Make it rain.
See, he's right.
Yeah.
You'll never go broke
Yeah.
chasing money, but you
Yeah.
always go broke chasing women.
Yeah. You do. Exactly. Yeah.
What is like your favorite food?
Sushi, which is kind of ironic because you know,
jumped into the fucking ocean.
yeah, and also the fish, you know, you don't want that pussy fish, you know, so like,
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking that, but you
Yeah.
were thinking that. Yeah.
yeah, the innuendo. But sushi,
The innuendo.
yeah.
You ever had a woman play with your butt?
No,
Be honest.
no. But I played with her butt.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
right
yeah.
there. All right, we're gonna end on that.
Alrighty.
Closing thoughts. You want to say anything to the world?
Let's go Instagram. Follow me, Thornton McKay. There you go. 39 survivor to jump off the bridge. Thanks for this interview. And give it up for Jake Sullivan over here, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We're not even short. Just like move forward.
All right.
You know.
Cut it. Cut it. I gotta go. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
Fuck. What a life Thor leads. What a life, man. Speaking of fucking insane people. Dude, So often, I have friends who are posting like, follow my friend so and so. They do tattoos. They're doing tattoo, and they fucking post the pics of their like drawings, their tattoo drawings. 8 out of 10 times, worst fucking tattoos I've ever seen. Terrible, just dumb shit. Just stupid shit. Like, it's all the same style too. They're all like Betty Boop or fucking a skeleton face. Ooh. Oh, I'm in my 30s, bro. If you if you have a tattoo of a skeleton on you and you're over 30, you're a fucking idiot. You're fucking weird. You're weird, bro. You're weird. And then yeah, it's always like the same kind of style, like a clown's face, but it's like not a clown's face. It's like oh, like it's a spooky clown from like a fucking A24 style movie, or like, oh, it's a motorcycle that no one has type of thing. Buddy, I'm not getting tattooed by your stupid friend, because your friend shouldn't be a tattoo artist. He's drawing the same old shit that every other white guy with a mustache and a lot of tattoos is drawing. Period. That's on Crip. That's on Crip. I'm done with people. And also, I'm sorry, tattoos, fucking overrated. Overrated. You know it's unique? Not having tattoos. Not having them. You know any white guy in their 30s with 0 tattoos? You do now. I have no tattoos. You know why? Because I'm in the CIA. And I can't have tattoos because that's how they track you. I don't know. I'm not hating on tattoos. A lot of people have tattoos. A lot of people have tattoos. My girlfriend has tattoos. My friends all have tattoos. However, a lot of those tattoos, theirs included, fucking stupid. And they'll say it. They'll admit it. My friends with tattoos will just straight up admit, like, yeah, it was a stupid tattoo. And I go, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Stupid tattoo. It's on your fucking body, you idiot. It's on your body. Like, I've done a lot of stupid things. So many, too many to count. But I don't have to look at my body and go, oh, yeah, that's Yoda. I got Yoda on my body when I was 19 because I liked Star Wars. I got Yoda on my body. Dude, you're 40 now. You're in your 40s and you have Yoda on your arm. What can I do for you? What the fuck can I do for you? Because you're clearly a fucking knucklehead. You got Yoda on your arm? What's on your other arm? Oh, a sword? Oh, a sword is on your other arm. You have Yoda and a sword. Yeah. So that's what you have to live with. Now, I have had several things happen to me. I've had a DUI, but do I have to look at my arm and see my DUI? No. Thank God. Thank God. But guys, let's chill with the tattoos. Let's chill on them. Let's chill on them. Think about it. Think about it. Just think about it, guys. Just think about it. Just think about it. Just think about it. Fuck. See, there I am texting again. I'm busy, guys. I'm busy, guys. I can't talk. The way I see it. Yes, dude, I have friends who always say that. They always say the way I see it. They go, the way I see it, man. And they go, that's a stupid thing to say. Because we all know it's the way you see it. Like, you're going to talk about something and not say, the way everyone sees it, because you don't know how everyone sees it, you're going to just say the way I see it. I have a friend with a lazy eye. Lazy eye always says the way I see it. I go, the way you see it is fucked up. The way you see it looks fucking bad, dude. The way you see it doesn't look good. It looks wrong. The way you see it is about 50%. 50% you see it that way. You are not seeing it. The way you see it, you're not seeing it. The way you see it, not seeing it all the way. Seeing it partially. Seeing it 80%. 80%. And that's fine. Most people are fucking dumb. Myself included. I'm dumb. I have a lazy eye. Guess which one it is. Go ahead. Guess. I'm not going to say which one. I don't like drawing attention to it. But I have one. I do. I was dropped on my head as a baby. I was. My mother claims I jumped out of her arms. I was a baby. So, who's lying? I jumped out of my arms. Really? I jumped out of your arms. That's the best you got. You dropped me. And now, I got a lazy eye. I'm with lazy eye. I don't know, dude. I've been seeing, one thing that's going on? There's too many attractive women shaking their rumps on Instagram. Okay, let me take that back. Let me take that from the top. There's not too many. There's a lot of attractive women just shaking rump on the Instagram. And you know what? It's not like there's not a market for it. People do get more upset about this than me. But the thing is, they've been making bread from shaking the rumps. They're rump shaking all the way to the bank. But I feel like I see too many of them on the internet. I feel like I see too much on the internet. Like, maybe that's my problem. Maybe like my For You page is just too geared towards that. But I don't know how to fix it. What am I supposed to do? Like look up other shit all the time? Like cars? Just fill it up with cars? I don't even know what else I like. Stand up? Ugh. God. If I had a fucking Instagram search page that was just full of comedians doing bits, I'd probably kill myself. And that's all my Instagram is stand-up clips, podcast clips. And that kind of bums me out too. But it can't be stand-up. Can't be cars. I'm not that into skateboarding. I'm not that into sports. I'm not going to click on it if that's what it is. But I'll tell you what, and I'm ashamed to admit this. But if I open my For You page and there's like a hot girl in yoga pants or something, I might click it, dude. And I'm not saying I'm going to do anything with the photo. I'm not going to crank it. I'm not going to wank off. But I will look. And I don't know why. It's like looking at food when you're not hungry. Sometimes you're just like, oh, let me check that out. The guy's making a ribeye. Let me check it out. But I'm not hungry. I'm just going to look. Now, I'm a faithful man. I wouldn't cheat. Because that's bad business to cheat on your woman. It's bad business. Don't do it. But I'm not cheating if I'm looking at a hot girl's Instagram. Am I? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm emotionally cheating, but this is not a person I have a real contact with. So I don't know how that works. I'm not sure the rules, the parameters, the paramities. I don't know. Ladies out there, if your man is looking at hot girls on Instagram, how do you feel about that? What should he be doing? What should he be not doing? Should he not be doing that? Should he be, chilling? Should he be chilling? Should he delete his Instagram? That's another argument altogether. You know? I don't even relationships are complicated. Very complicated. Some of my friends I can't even hang out with anymore because their girlfriend doesn't want them to. When I was single, my friends who were in relationships or married, their girlfriends didn't want them hanging out with me. Why? I mean, maybe I don't have the most domestic life, or didn't. I think I do now. But for a while I didn't. And I think that put the wives or girlfriends off to like, what's going on over there? Was it just some single guy? Should be hoes running around. What even is a hoe anymore? We don't even know what hoes are. Did we ever know? Did we ever know what hoes were? Hoes is a gender neutral term. There's man hoes and there's female hoes and there's they them hoes. Hoes can be anything. There's animals that are hoes. Dolphins are hoes. Dolphins are hoes. Don't get that twisted. They seem chill. They're like, oh, chill. Dolphin. But dolphins like to bang. And they bang each other. And they bang humans, I've heard. They've assaulted humans. They've done assaults on humans. They've been assaulting them in water. I mean, where am I going with this? Where am I going with anything? Where's anything going? I got a show tomorrow night. I don't even know what I'm going to do. What jokes I'm going to tell. How I'm going to entertain this crowd. How do I keep this crowd alive? What do they want to hear? Sometimes they just like crowd work. They just want me to talk to them. Because everyone wants everything to be about them now. That's why I have this podcast. Because I'm the same way. Hello, darkness, my old friend. No, I do. I don't even know what to tell crowds anymore. Also, I feel like comedy crowds, everyone's so bogged down with their own shit. Everyone's got so many problems in their own life. Personal problems, financial problems, fucking you name it. No, people aren't really, crowds are tougher. The crazier the world is, the harder stand-up is, I think. Because most people can like laugh and let go. You know, I've gone to comedy shows when I've had a rough week or like a rough month, and I didn't want to laugh. Well, I did, but it was like harder to get me there. I had a friend who had this joke. Oh my God, this is crazy. But he had this joke about like beekeepers. And he didn't know it, but like one of the women in the audience of the show, her husband was killed by bees. Murdered by bees. And he does this whole joke about bees and all this thing, and he didn't know. And this woman like had to leave the room. And it's like, fuck, like you do a joke about anything, you know, divorce or, you know, any sort of thing that's edgy like that, you're gonna like trigger people. People are easily triggered now, not because it's like a softer generation. Maybe they are. Maybe that's why, but also I think because things are just tougher all around for people. Things are tougher all around. So then it's like people are easily triggered, I guess, but I think it's more so because they have more personal problems, possibly professional problems too, like work and stuff, like work and bullshit, and everyone's worried about their own life, and like, you know, they're worried about Bad Bunny doing the Super Bowl. Who cares who's doing the Super Bowl halftime show? Really? I don't know why people were upset about that. It was all in Spanish. I didn't understand it. Dude, we have other things to care about, right? Right? I think so. It doesn't matter. Half the time I'm with Danny, all he's doing is speaking Spanish. I don't know what he's saying. He's on the phone. He's making deals. He's speaking Spanish. Do you think I get mad? You think I go, hey, buddy, why don't you talk English? Why don't you go on? What are you saying, boy? Oh, I shouldn't have added the boy. That's what made it worse. Hey, boy. Yeah. I shouldn't have added that. I don't know why. People are so stupid, dude. And they got Kid Rock doing his own halftime show because he needs the money, clearly. Probably just needed a check. And if conservatives are paying, if conservatives gave us like $1 million a year, we're gonna be on their side. I'm sorry to say this. If anyone's paying, if Democrats are paying, I'll talk about what they want me to say. If Republicans knocked on my door and they're like, yo, we got $1 million a year for you. All you guys got to do is just talk about how, Joe Biden's a lizard. We'll be like, yes, he is. Give us the money. He's a lizard immediately. But then it gets into a moral territory because there's a lot of moral issues. Oh, no. Like, what did you say? What did you just mouth to me? Danny's mouthing to me to stop right now. He's saying stop talking about this. This is not good. He's saying you're getting into a territory that's not good. And he's right. He's right, though. He's right. He's right. The government is going to shut down again, probably. It's been shut down a few times already. I mean, what does it matter anymore? Everyone else has to go to work, right? You have to go do your job, whatever that is. People in Washington can just be like, they're not doing what I want them to. I'm shutting this down. Like, they're just closing it. It's not a 7-Eleven. You can't just close. Even 7-Eleven doesn't close. It's not like some fucking convenience store where you're like, we close at 10. You're the government. You gotta open. You gotta be open all the time. But they get in disagreements, and they're like, we're going home. And then the other side's like, we're going home too. And then they go home to mansions with security, because if they didn't have security, we'd rip them limb from limb and we'd parade them in the streets like Gaddafi. Do you imagine if politicians didn't have security? Oh my God. That's why they do, obviously. Like, if Trump had no security, dude, he'd be in the streets naked, being ripped apart. Just like we've done to many other leaders. God, that'd be crazy. And that's the other thing. Nothing gets better in this country because everyone in charge has security. You can't get to them. You can't get to them. You can't hold anyone accountable for real things. Real people can't get to powerful people. It just doesn't happen, That used to happen. The last time the president was accessible to people was John F. Kennedy, who got shot in the head in Dallas. And he wasn't even accessible. He was just in a convertible. Trump got shot in the ear. That was crazy. We never heard anything else about that. He just got shot in the ear. What if that was fake? Has anyone seen his ear lately? Is there a mark on it or anything? You think? What if that was staged? What if it was a ketchup packet? He did the old... You think it was staged? I mean, if you're going to stage yourself getting shot, the ear would be the best place. Any other place would be bad. Damn, if that was staged, good for them. Bravo. That's just good show. That's just good acting and showmanship. Yeah, I would. Yeah, because if you're gonna get shot, any other place on the head could be fatal or very severe. So the ear is the least fatal spot, especially the tip of the ear. You got hit there. Yeah, dude. What if they just blew off part of his ear with a little bit of a little bomb? Dude, that's crazy to think about. Because if he got shot anywhere else, in the arm, in the leg, in the back, like, he could really be in severe trouble. Damn, what if that might have been staged? It's too perfect. It's too perfect. It's too easy of a shot to make. You know, it's too much. Chill. Oh, Bubba, yeah. Bubba Rapster. I can't even say. We'll get demonetized. We'll get demonetized, dude. Things are fucked. Things are fucked, dude. I'm just gonna do it like this now. I'll just do it like this. I don't even think I'm in frame. You know, it's times like these. I wish I owned a boat, you know? To just get out on the water. Just get out on the water. Fucking float away. Just look out on the boat. Just sit out there, you know? Bring a couple of hyenas. Bring some hyenas on the boat. Well, I just bring the one hyena. I only got the one. Dogs got it all figured out. Dogs are like, I'll just find a reliable human and just fucking hang out. I'm gonna find a human that has it all together and just fucking hang. I'm just gonna hang out, dude. I don't even, I never really had a pet, like a personal pet, because I don't really want anyone to rely on me. My goal is to be so unreliable, nobody ever relies on me. But, and yet, they do. They do. They do. Dogs got it all figured out. Dogs don't even know what the fuck's going on. You try to get a dog to do anything, and they're like always surprised. You're like, hey, you want to go outside? And they're like, huh? What? Like, you want to go outside and go potty? And they're like, yeah. Yeah, I'll go potty. Sure. They don't know what's going on. What's going on in stand-up comedy? Stand-up comedy sucks. So many people suck. Not like at comedy, but like just, they just suck to be around. I'm trying to think of the last shitty thing in comedy I did. I feel like I did a show Thursday. Oh yeah, we did do a show Thursday. You went to that in Walnut Creek. Yeah, that was fun. That was fine. It was fine, man. It wasn't the best hang. I don't know. It was alright. I mean, people might watch this or see me talking poorly about the hang. I've been in some bad hangs. Some green rooms that were just a bad group of comics. Just like lame, boring. Everyone's in their phone. And then the show ends up being really good. And you're like, maybe the secret to a good show is a bad hang in the green room. Like, maybe that's the goal. Maybe they're like, we'll just have the worst hang ever. So when they get on stage, they're like, oh, finally I can breathe. Finally I can breathe. Tomorrow we have a show. Well, this will be way long ago when this finally airs. But we have a show tomorrow in Sonoma. Sonoma is where my parents met. And so I have that town to blame. It's that town's fault. Now, my parents met in Sonoma. I've never done a show in Sonoma. Always have wanted to. But, you know, Sonoma is a crowd. Sonoma's crowd is going to be all white people. Probably like older people, like white families, older peoples, white older peoples, just vibing, drinking white wine, thinking about their BMW. They don't really drive BMWs now. The wealthier Caucasians drive Volvos, or they drive BMWs. They drive Mercedes, but like they drive the Mercedeses that are like the hatchback Mercedeses. They're doing that. They're doing hatchback Mercedes things, which is fine. God, I've been working with this. I've been working on this woman's house, and she drives a hatchback Mercedes. She's very well off, and I do work on her house. I don't want to say which kind of work it is, but let's just say she has no idea what kind of work it is. She doesn't even know what's going on. She's trying to build this house, and white older women, who I love them. They're great. No shade on them. Whatever. White older women, when they're remodeling a house, they just care about like their appliances and like their granite countertops and their kitchen island. That's all they really care about. They have no idea about the rotting plumbing in their house. They have no idea about the ancient electrical in their house. They don't even care. They're like, just make it work. Because all they care about is granite or marble. That's all anyone cares about. Like, granite or marble means you've made it. Like, if you have a white granite slab 3 feet from your kitchen, you've arrived. Like, that's it. Like, if you have a nice car and you have a granite kitchen island in your house, they have just, like, that's, like, the holy grail for them. That's the mother lode for them. They're like, nothing else matters. I got my granite countertop, and I got a fucking Subaru Forester, a 2024 Subaru Forester. They're like, I don't need anything else. Most people have like other like different goals, like more lofty goals. But normal like white women, they just want a granite countertop and a nice 2024 car with a backup camera because they don't know how to park. Sorry. And they want that's about it. And they want like a backyard with a fire pit. Backyard with a fire pit, granite marble kitchen island, and a 2024 car. They don't even care. Like, a husband's not even important. The husband doesn't know what's going on either. She has a husband. He's like fucking 70. He just bumbles around the house. He's like trying to pretend he's putting a cabinet in. It's like, get the fuck out of here, old man. You're going to break your hip. You're just in the way. Get out of the way. If you're over 70, your job is to just stay out of the way. Just stay the fuck out of the way. Stand over there. Get out of the way. And they always want to tell you stories, man. Dude, I was working the other day, and I'm like working on something, and I have a respirator on because it's like toxic insulation. You're not supposed to breathe. So I have a respirator on, and I just feel this old guy looking at me, just watching me work. I just feel him. Like, old white men love to watch you work. It's like it takes them back to the old times, the 1800s, when they just watched a lot of people work who weren't the same skin color as them. You know what it was called. But he seemed to like watching me work. And as soon as I pretended to not see him, and then finally I look up at him, and I go, "What's up? Hey, man." I said, like, "Hey, man." And then he goes, "Oh, you're doing the old thing there." And I didn't even really hear what he said. But I go, "Yeah, just, Mondays." I didn't even know what I said, so it didn't matter. And then he goes into a long fucking story. They can't wait to tell you long stories. And it's sweet because they want to talk about their parents and like their grandparents. He goes, my father used to put these in like this, and then he would do it this way, and I see you're doing it a different way. And I go, "Hey, man, get the fuck out of my face," is what I wanted to say. It's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, "Hey, man, kick rocks, you old bitch. You old dog, you. But he would have gone, oh, why would you say that? Then it'd be a whole ordeal. I thought I played it in my head. How would that go? What if I told him to fuck off? How would that go? But he would go, oh my goodness, you're a foul-mouthed young man. But I was nice, because you be nice. You respect your elders. I believe that. I genuinely believe that you should respect your elders. But there was a small part of me who wanted to be like, hey, dude, take your story about your father, shove it up your ass, walk away. But I didn't do that. Because you know what? His wife probably doesn't want to hear his fucking stories. You know, he's an older guy. You know, it's like people want to be heard. People want to be heard and people want to be seen. And when you have an opportunity to hear or see people, you should fucking try to do it because it really means a lot to him. It means a lot. I say a lot of stupid shit on this podcast. That I believe. You should try to hear and see people if they're reaching out to be heard or seen. Having said that, the old bastard annoyed the fuck out of me. But it didn't matter because he didn't know. He didn't know. And he'll never know because there's no way he knows how to listen to this podcast. He'll never know. Unless, no, he'll never know. He'll never know. In other news, Cardi B, Stefon Diggs have officially split. That's awful. That is terrible news for the community of ratchets. The ratchet community and the multiple baby mama community is up in arms about this. This is bad news for the ratchets and the baby daddies community. They have reportedly split up after the Super Bowl. They split after the Super Bowl. After he lost the Super Bowl. Convenient. I mean, fuck. You lose the Super Bowl and then your girl leaves. That's rough. That's tough. I've been there. I had someone close to me die, and then the next week my girl left or broke up with me. But that was a long time ago. But that's a rough week for Stefon Diggs. However, he does have like 3 baby mamas and like plenty of women that'll keep him happy. See, I didn't have that because I'm a loser. He's not a loser. He'll be fine. So Cardi B goes to the Super Bowl, and apparently he had his baby mama sitting in better seats than Cardi B. She had closer seats to the game. I heard this. She had closer seats to the game, and their baby that they had together was in his jersey, and they were closer to the action than Cardi B was. Which is fair, dude. Cardi B is, I don't know. Who's the side chick then? Is Cardi B the side chick? Or is the girl sitting in the front the side chick? See, after a certain point, Stefon Diggs doesn't have a main chick. He just has 4 side chicks. And that's a fine way to live. There's nothing wrong with living like that. I mean, there's nothing right with it either. But there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, Oh my God, they unfollowed each other on Instagram. Oh my God. How could they do that? How could they unfollow each other on Instagram? That cuts deep. That cuts like a knife. Oh my God. I love when like a celebrity couple breaks up, the first thing they mention is like they unfollowed each other. So what? That's what everyone does when they break up. Unless they're still friends, which never happens. They always report that. They're like, they unfollowed each other. Can you believe it? Can you believe they unfollowed each other? That's official. That means they hate each other because they unfollowed each other. Oh, no, they unfollowed. Oh, that's it. Oh, no. They have unfollowed. Stop everything. Stop everything. Stefon Diggs has unfollowed Cardi B on Instagram. This is like this is like front page news. That is like one of the main articles on Apple News is the Cardi B and Stephon Diggs have broken up. People can't feed themselves in this country. People are broke as fuck. Things are getting so bad in this country. We're at war with like 3 different countries. People can't eat. The Epstein files are out. Fucking the country's run by a satanic pedophile cult or whatever. And the top story is Cardi B and Stephon Diggs breaking up. What's wrong with this picture? Everything. Who cares? I don't get why people are so obsessed with this either. Like they have 4, like he has like 8 kids and like a bunch of different baby mamas, and she has like 4 kids with one guy, and they both look amazing still. Like Cardi B, I've never seen a woman have so many kids and look so snatched. I mean, she's clearly having work done. BBLs, tummy tucks, liposuction. I've never seen a woman. My mother had 4 kids. Does she look like how Cardi B looks like right now? No. And is that normal? Yes. It is normal. Is it fair? Should my mother get a BBL and a tummy tuck? Maybe. Can she afford it? No. Can any average woman afford it? No. No. But that's what when I look at my mother, I go, that's what a woman who's had 4 kids looks like and should look like. You know? She's beautiful in her own way, but she's not dressing in a bodysuit like Cardi B with an ass that's as big. I mean, her butt. These BBLs, dude. Brazilian butt lifts. Let's just talk about BBLs for a second. It's crazy. Let's just say that. There's a lot of natural booties out there as well. But the BBL is they're looking wild now. Like it doesn't even look natural. Like and it's not even like, who is this for? Who needs all that ass, you know? Who needs all that ass? For real. Like, I don't need like, it's nice to have a woman with a nice derriere. It's nice to have a nice derriere. You know, nothing wrong with a strong derriere. But, like, dude, these asses are, like, too much. It's too much ass. I don't even think I could get inside of their body. Like, I don't even think I could get inside the vagina with the amount of ass there is. It's like, let me think. It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's just how much ass is too much ass. There's too much ass. Maybe there's not too much titties. I don't know. I just think it's a lot, you know? Shout out to natural women with natural bodies. Just doing their thing, just loving themselves, you know? That takes bravery. It's so hard to be a woman. So hard to be a woman these days. Applaud me for that take. Everyone applaud me for saying it's hard to be a woman. Go ahead, and I'll give you a second to applaud me for sympathizing with women. Okay, now that applause is over, I mean, either way, whether you get work done or you don't get work done, people have things to say. They'll be like, Jesus, you seen so-and-so lately? She looks like shit. And then a woman gets like a facelift or like a BBL or something, and everyone's like, oh my God, did you see this fucking BBL and this facelift? She looks like shit. Either way, people are going to hate on you. Nobody cares when men really get old. Nobody really cares. Mostly because men, you know, even gay guys are not like looking at men like thirsting over men. Maybe they are, but like, I don't know, dude. I feel like gay guys are so horny that they're down for whatever the mood is feeling. Like, they're into it. It's very like lust based. Like in that community, I would think. I don't know. That might get me into trouble. Oh no. I spoke on it. I spoke on the gay community. I'm sorry. I don't know. Hey, I don't understand it. I have many gay friends. Do I talk to them about being gay or what it's like to be gay? No, because that's weird to do. You don't do that. You don't do that with your gay friends. You don't go, so what's it like? What's it like being a gay? Is it chill? Seems chill. What do your parents think? Are they chill? You can't talk about that shit. I have questions for so many things. I have questions about like every community, like trans people. Like, obviously, you have questions for like what their life is like with like Mexican people, like Danny. Danny's Mexican. Do I have questions about what it's like to be Mexican? Yeah, but you don't want to ask him because it's too weird. Makes you sound hella weird to be like, so what's it like? What's it like to wake up every day and smell chorizo? What's it like? Corn or flour tortillas? You know, that's getting cut. But, yeah, my girlfriend's black, too. My girlfriend is black, and she tells me all the time that, like, people are just weird to her or kind of racist to her, and, like, that's her shit. She has to deal with that every day. But, like, I deal with it when I'm with her sometimes. Like, we were at the supermarket one day, and she, like, went up to this old lady because she, oh, my God, we're watching this nice-looking old lady. Looks so sweet, and she goes up to, like, the hot food bar, and she, like, goes to, like, get her, she goes to, like, get, like, scooping her little food, and my girlfriend's like, oh, look at this really sweet, cute old lady who's all alone. And my girlfriend goes, hey, how you doing today? And this old woman was so shook that a black woman said hi to her that she literally, like, jumped and, like, stepped back and was like, I'm good, thank you. And that actually happened. I genuinely was shocked at, like, how crazy that was. Because, like, I was like, oh, yeah, people are racist. But, like, not even racist. Just, like, this woman was genuinely uncomfortable and scared that she asked how her day was going. And because she seemed lonely, she was like, oh, we should see how, we should check on this old woman and, like, be cool to her and, like, see how she's doing. And we did, and it turned out to be a bad decision. Turned out to not be cool. The other night, my girlfriend was at a reggae concert, and it was, like, all white women with dreads because that's what's in Sonoma County. It was just, and this white woman comes up to my girlfriend and goes, I'm so sorry about all the white people here. Like, why would you say that? Why are you sorry? Like, why are you going up to apologize? First of all, you're making the one black person there feel so uncomfortable. Second of all, why are you apologizing to her? Like, what do you think she's going to say? She's like, thank you. She's like, yeah, there is too many here. In fact, will you get rid of some of them? What do you think you're going to gain from that other than just being like, I'm a white lady, but I'm like a cool white lady. I'm like a chill one, you know? I mean, I just don't get why people do what they do like that. Like, it's so unnecessary. If you just be yourself and, like, you seem like a decent person, like, it doesn't really matter. Everyone's so peacocking. Everyone, like, wants to be like, oh, I'm, like, this kind of cool, like, person. Or, like, if I'm a liberal, like, I'm so fucking liberal. Like, I'm the most coolest, chillest liberal person you've ever met. And then conservative people are the same way. They're like, yeah, I'm a Republican, but, like, I'm, like, a cool one. It's like, none of you are cool. You all fucking suck. You all suck. You know? Nothing ever gets better for whatever group you're with. Whether you're a Republican, like, farmer, like, poor white person, or you're a fucking, liberal, like with Birkenstocks and a beard, like living in the Bay Area. Like either way, things are fucking bad for you guys. Like the way you vote never seems to do anything, because you vote for somebody and their policies take effect, like their economic policies, they put them in place, and then it takes another 3.5 years for them to us to actually see any benefit from them. And then fucking as soon as they're about to take shape, another president comes in and sets their own policies and completely like pushes those aside, so then you never get to see those come to. It's like you never get to see it take any effect, because everything's constantly getting smashed by each party. No, we're not doing that now. Or we're doing this now. We're not doing that now. So nothing ever moves. There's just like a traffic jam of shit. And then all the while, pedophile cults, islands, fucking billionaires, fucking the same 4 families getting elected to office every year. Like the same old bullshit just continues to happen. The same patterns, the same like industries that continue to dominate, like tech industries now and Amazon and all these bullshit things just continue to get more and more bloated. And meanwhile, wages stay the same. Food prices go up. The cost of living goes up. Rent goes up. Wages tend to stay the same. And yet everyone's down here with the same wage, paying crazy amounts just to live and breathe, arguing about the fucking Super Bowl. Who gives a fuck about the Super Bowl? Who cares? You're poor. You have no money. You know? It doesn't matter. You're broke. You shouldn't be mad about anything other than being broke. Who's responsible for that? Well, you know, I think it's the Democrats and their bullshit. No, I think it's the Republicans lowering taxes for the rich. And they're like, no, it's the Republicans raising taxes. The Democrats are raising taxes on the rich, so that's why we're all poor, because they can't they're getting taxed so much that they can't afford to pay our wages higher. And it's like, guys, they got plenty of money one way or the other. You're just cut out of the deal. They cut you out of the deal. They made a deal with each other, and they're like, yeah, well, the citizens, they'll figure it out. They'll just figure it out. You know, it's like being the kid of 2 parents that like hate each other, but like their lives continue to get better and yours continues to get worse and weirder. And that's all that's happening. It's going to happen again in 4 years. It's going to happen again until we're dead. And we'll never get to hold these people accountable. We'll never get a knock on Donald Trump's door and go, hey, can I talk to you for a second? Hey, Donald, can I talk to you a second? Just come outside real quick. And then you just hit him. But you'll never get to do that. Ever. And also, like, who gives a fuck? We're not ending it on that. We're not ending. We can't end it on that. Guys, listen. It's been a long year. And we gotta end because we're tired, man. Danny's tired. I'm tired. You know, it's just time to fucking... it's just time to hug your loved ones. It's time to just save whatever money you can for emergencies. Live your life well. Have some kids. Family's important. You know, you don't have to have kids, but your family is important. Your friends are important. We're here for such a short time. It seems long, but it's fucking short. Laugh, make jokes, you know. Fuck, I mean, be good to each other. I'm gonna go puke up this Taco Bell that I ate. So I hope you have a good time at the end of winter. At the end of winter and the end of America, things are not that bad. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, hope I'm not being set up.